catch you at your crib, then we gon' camp outside your mama house. Niggas think they tricky, it get shifty. Then I'm switching gears, street nigga, pumping through my veins, it ain't no pussy here. My homie got the low, now I'm on go. I told him race me there. Cut the lights out, hop out the car, these niggas unaware. Signal to my dog, he rushed the line.
What's the word, man? What's the word? What's the word, man? Hey, like, share, sub up, tell a friend, tell 10 more, do it again. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss no more videos, shorts, demonstrations ever again. We got a message for Gumby from Bounty Hunter BJ. Well, he has a message for Hoover Gumby. And he also do some exposing to Mr. Tune, Mr. Real Tune, Mr. Real Tune Money in the Room. You know, I did a few pieces of content on you, sir. Real Tune. Funny man. Now, it's a lot of people that question your theories, your motives on what you do as a journalist, right? Bounty Hunter BJ say, from what I interpret, just like Adam, you just younger and black out of our community of people. And I'm just trying to understand why and what for. Because you're trying to understand why gang banging got to your little homie. Right? At least that's what you said, right? You trying to figure out why that happened to the homie the way that happened. That happened to the homie and the way that happened because he was a part of the streets and he was doing street activities. Somebody in a movie somewhere at one point said, you know this grown man business. And to keep it all the way 100 Tune, you do the same type of shit, right? That Adam do, right? That Vlad TV do, right? Then you mask it by saying you're trying to help the community. Or at least you think that's how it look because you the same color as what come out of the community that you choose to cut a camera on and record in. Content is content, right? Yeah, content is content. But bullshit is bullshit. You understand? Yeah, you got a bigger name. Who raised me in the generation I came up out of. How you got your name is somewhat treasonous, right? Let's go ahead and call a baller, strike to strike. Over content. Or, if you will, your overbearingness for gang content is what amplified your name, right? Shit that was interesting and had motherfuckers interested, but overall kind of messy. And that's what drew you in, right? We finna get into this. Our damn show got a couple other things to say. But we gotta get to this content, you know. Lego.
Take certain clips, they gonna take it, run with it how you want, TV Land. Gumby smart enough, and he know if it's a situation, he know to call home to the homeland and get directly at me. Call Sam, nigga, anybody. Call Sam or call Gangsta T. Them my bloodline relatives. 5 Deuce Hoover, 107 Hoovers. Call any of the Hoovers, the Grooves, man, OGs, you know. They know me.
Postman. Do you understand? Postman.
postman.
Making peace in the land.
Keep your head high, let the homies inspire. Turn pain into purpose, rise above the fire. From the streets to the mic, the wisdom is real. Hood postman teaching lessons you can feel. Every chant, every word.
You gotta call intro.
West Coast energy, you
Gotta
can't
call
compete.
intro.
Streets are made for everyone, that's why they create a
Yo,
sidewalk.
let's
Turn my
go.
circle into a square. That way
This
I
is
can
a
see
good
who's in
game.
my corner. The lion and the tiger may be more powerful, but you ain't never seen a wolf perform in the circus. Kings don't wrestle with clowns.
Cool.
Holla, 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 holla. Hood postman, hood postman.
Hood postman.
I like that. I like that.
Postman, hood postman.
You gonna have to let me borrow that love one. Yeah.
Hood postman, hood postman.
Lock the door.
Professor Melly Mail, the Hood Postman, back with Bonnie Hunter BJ. Bonnie Hunter BJ, I know you've been watching the internet, and as I do, and we see a lot of different things. And one of the things that stands out to me is Gumby. Now, I look at Gumby. I think Gumby is a very intelligent brother. I don't see him as, naive or anything. But for the life of me, I don't know why he arguing his politics with Texas. To me, it's different. Now, but maybe you can explain it.
It's crazy. We come to the elaboration of this, and you ask me that question, and I definitely will answer it in my way, from the most respectable way I can, but facts. Check this out. Gumby, OG Gumby, 9 Deuce Hoover, OG Cartoon, 9 Deuce Hoover, homies. I'll list you off 15 hitters from 9 Deuce Hoover. I know for fact, real Hoovers. Like I said before in the question of asking about Gumby, I give him his props as far as being from his turf and being from the Mecca. He's who he is as far as Gumby. But right now, Gumby is not moving the right way, man. Just from an OG perspective to another G, homie. He not moving the right way because A1, he have revealed too much of himself and gave access of himself too much and too fast with this internet. And it's crazy because before he went to Texas, I just left Texas 3 days ago. I just went home. I just left Austin, Dallas. I was in Fort Worth. I didn't get a chance to hit H-Town, Houston. The booking, the individual was supposed to book me, they didn't come right with their money and they didn't come right with their business structure. So I didn't get a chance to hit H-Town, but I will hit H-Town first of the year. And I'm coming back to Dallas for Real Life Street Stars, man, a reoccurrence. However, I tried to catch Gumby before he left Los Angeles to get in his ear. I called my relative Big Sam, Hoover Sam 107, one of the Godfathers. I called Relly. I said, Relly, you got a line on Gumby, man. I want to holler at Gumby. I want to get in his ear, man. He fucking with this nigga real tune. I want to get in his ear about this nigga tune, little funny style ass. Because I'm the one groomed that nigga LA-wise. Him, man,
True.
Me? And see, Tune bitch ass had me mad and hot as a motherfucker because the reason how he met Gumby and got the footage from the Hoovers in the first fucking place was he paid me to get his fly zone to come home to LA, which I okayed it, interviewed me. He and the way he interviewed me was he shifted everything to the last minute, which I didn't trip on because I was already involved in 2 film productions I was doing. So I literally was doing this nigga a favor. I really wasn't gonna even fuck with him. Money or not. I told the nigga, no, nigga, can't bring your ass this way, nigga. And so I went on and fuck it, broke down and let it, look, he pleaded, apologized for his little shit. Cause the thing is this, I like Tune, but I dislike him. I like the young nigga because he's a workaholic and he'll handle his business for his work. But he's sneaky, he's devious, and he do the bullshit. So that's what fucks off his work ethic. And
Hey, Tune, I got a question. You say what you got into it for, right? That's cool. So if you saw Texas right? Why, if the problem that you call yourself was trying to solve, you couldn't solve within Texas? Why pay a fee? Because you're goofy. Why pay a fee to come into the city? Man just says you can't come with bullshit. So what's your real plot, right? Is it to rile up California? Because you couldn't rile up Texas. I'm just trying to figure out and understand. We're gonna get back to it though.
With me, he know I don't play that shit. And so when he did that this time around, I said, boy, you can't even come around me no more. I'm gonna slap the dog shit out you this time. I done gave you 2 passes and not fucking you up. I said, man, stop playing with me, nigga. He came to LA, rented a spot. Then I even referred him and got him to Mob James. You feel what I'm saying? So he interviewed me, got an interview off of Mob. Flew the Hoover nigga out here from Houston some damn where and was able to make that connection. So that's how he went to the 5 Deuce hoods and got that content, that footage done. So from there, he's been on that triumph because he found out who Gumby was doing his research. Say, oh, Gumby's got a name, and you know how this internet is. They run with the narratives.
Yeah,
Gumby killed his homeboy. Gumby killed his homeboy in the pen, which these stupid MFs don't realize our politics and how thorough and deep our shit run, and a lot of our shit shouldn't be on this fucking internet. You feel me? So that's why I say niggas is not moving a certain way. Certain things you say and certain things you just don't say and talk about. You don't bring it to this fucking internet, man. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I
don't think Gumby was necessarily trying to do that. When he first came to the internet, he was trying to solve a situation about something. And yeah, Gumby do got a name. So a couple people did their research when they heard that he wanted to get in contact with certain individuals. But that's also the same kind of research and manipulation that can get your ass whooped and get you hurt out here real quick. And you still young, Tune. Please don't be another motherfucking story or another motherfucker a thumbnail or a title on YouTube. And you good with your words, brother. All I'm saying, Tune, you too old to be doing this. And OG Gumby, you too old not to see this. Real talk, no BS, man. You might like what I say, you might not like what I say, or how I come about it, but it's real. And it's genuine. Yeah. It's real and it's genuine. We're going to get back to this reaction.
so many bloods from all over across states that hits my DM, thousands of young niggas, and I had to tell them all the time, bro, first of all, respectably, you young niggas gonna respect me as the 5-star general I am. I'm retired. I'm not an active big homie bounty hunter that's gonna tell you, go do something to somebody, or here go these guns, and here go this dope. Let's go get it. I ain't living that world, that life no more, nigga.
You come to build up.
Yeah, I came and got it already. I got it. You niggas was late. Y'all late. I already got it on them levels. I'm getting it from a corporate perspective now, man. Legitimately. I'm a tax-paid citizen. I got to pay my taxes in 2 more months. 4 different fucking forms of taxes.
You're sitting in high corporate offices.
You feel what I'm talking about? So no, man, I'm not here to lead in destruction no more. I did that already. If you miss me and my life on that time, then you didn't missed it. But I can tell you how to go get you some money. I can tell you how to take care of your family. I can tell you how to be a real young man. I can tell you, man, listen, bro, they even taught us what certain ways the wrong way when I was a kid. They taught my parents the wrong way. This is how fucked up we are. And why, if you don't wake up and realize there's a whole big world out here, homie, and we're trapped into the matrix because we put ourselves there. And the only way you can get out is pull yourself out of it. Ain't nobody gonna come save you, pull you out of it, none of it.
Do you think they realize that the internet deception and propaganda is far superior than anything that you ever encountered, because the internet has no moral, it has no feeling, it has
It's the difference from what you could do on this internet and what's been done in the streets. In the streets back in the day, even in my young days, you had to go see about it. You had to go see about it. It wasn't no cameras like that. The motherfuckers in the hood that had cameras was Big Mama for photo albums, your aunties, a couple of your uncles that took pictures for the community to enjoy, love, and reminisce over. If there was a video, again, it was something like a big homegirl, a sister, an auntie, or something. It wasn't on social media. That shit wasn't all over the place. You didn't hear about hood days, put-ons, put-offs, DPs. You damn sure didn't hear about a journalist trying to figure out the bottom origins of some shit he's not a part of because it's good for content. I don't think death or funerals is good for content. I don't think hospitalization of our people over something that was amplified due to unbiased motherfuckers who don't know is good for content. Just because you're good with words and you were able to talk your way through somebody who wasn't fortunate enough to have the opportunity to have the reaches into education that you had, don't mean it's good for content, Tone. You might see this, you might overlook this, whatever the case may be. Real is real, bullshit is bullshit, my boy. What you gonna say? I'm out here cloud chasing. I react to the shit that's put out here. I don't go drum up new shit. I don't make up false narratives. I damn sure don't manipulate my people to get to what I'm trying to get to and then say, in a victimist way, I was just trying to help. Make that shit make sense. We're gonna get back to the story.
it doesn't have integrity at all.
But see, this is what leads us back to.
And that's not say all, but
No.
like yourself and I, we understand it. But people that's just coming into it, BJ, they don't understand it.
And good you say that and point that out, because that goes with what I just said about OG Gumby is not moving a certain way like the OGs of Los Angeles, like we are, like we're supposed to, because A1, look, I was just telling you, like I said, it's so many young bloods that get at me, but I don't take that energy and perceive it in the perception in which they want me to. I take the energy and I'm thorough and I'm a real leader, and I tell the young homies how I am and what I am. Now, if you still rock with me, keep rocking, because I'm gonna teach you the narrative can be changed and be different. You don't gotta take our paths. You don't gotta impress me that way. You can impress me, bro. I can show you at least 30 messages in my phone right now, receipts of youngsters that keeps up with me and telling me how their lives did transition and change from the formulas that I had put out there, bro. From just talking to my young homies and the youngsters. I say young homies, I'm a big hunk on the internet, and I got nephews all over the world now, from all different states. I got nephews. You
can actually take their energy, wash it, dry it, fold it, and hand it back to them nice and clean.
So this, and so you said it so eloquent, right? And so I add to that to say, OG Gumby has all the right in the world as being a Deuce Hoover, representing that age to the fullest, a groove to a criminal, and knowing his history. He have all the right in the world. That's just like me being a bounty hunter. I can stomp and smash on a lot of shit on this internet that's out of context when it comes to this bounty hunter shit. But do you think I'm gonna go backwards and waste my energy and my time from all the elements of my change and my growth that I had to make to get here, that would behoove me. That would be so backwards of me as a G. Feel me?
You can't go forward with looking in the rearview mirror.
I could not do it, bro, for the life of me. One, I love my kids. I love my newborn grandbabies. I love my family, and I love me. And I know how hard it was for me to pull myself out of 30 years of devotion that I gave to the fucking streets and didn't give back to me. I wish the fuck I would go backwards for any motherfucker. You feel me? Unless it's my family. That's the only way, nigga, as they say, crash out. I ain't crashing out.
It's a lot of diabolical things going on with the situation. I mean, you got Tune on one side trying to get to the bag, right? Trying to etch yourself within something that honestly could have worse ramifications than it ever could, in the fact of making you known the way you want to be known. Like, the smart thing, simple thing, right? Be on some Trap Lord Ross type shit, right? You do your content, little backlash every now and again, but it's nothing too major, too detrimental, right? All we can do is watch and see. But we're going to get back to what OG talking about, though.
I'm doing what a real man has to do at that point in time. You done fuck with the wrong one. That's all.
If Gumby called you up and say, BJ, listen, man, I need your advice. What's the best piece of advice you can give him at this point? I know you said a lot right there.
Yeah, I'm going to tell my groove just like this, man. Look, I just wish I could have caught you before you went down there to Texas and before you even got caught up in Tune. I'd have told you, make sure every time you fuck with him, you get your money. Because right now, I know you're getting some crumbs from me because I know his mindset.
Get your money. Get your money. Oh, no. No. Hey, man, say, man, you out here shortchanging, Tune? So, Tune, you out here shortchanging some shit. I ain't creating no narrative. I'm asking questions. You understand with me? These questions got to be answered. This is diabolical situations. Diabolical. So this how you this how you feel you're gonna get to where you need to be, by giving crumbs. Well, somebody hurt you over them crumbs. If they feel like what you're doing is unjust, sheesh, it's crazy.
And if you ain't the type of strong-minded individual that know your business, he not gonna tell you what you worth. He gonna play his role, and you can't blame him. See, this is why I say the difference. This is why he respect me so damn much, because he know I know my shit. I've taught him so much in the game with this shit. It's like he taught me from the tech side, from the game of this shit. But I taught him, and like I told him, bro, you can go even further in your life if you stop cutthroating and doing backdoor shit and doing bullshit. You can go way further in your life with this game, man. You feel me? Especially when you're dealing with individuals like myself. You can't keep playing the fly guy, think you cool. Because nigga been knocked your head off, man. And I'm one of them. So my advice to Gumby, man, is now Texas has stamped him, bro, to where you got all these dudes coming out the woodworks getting at him. And it's a crip.
The Kunta what's the other, Percy.
And my thing is, I never had nothing bad to say about Kunta. I actually did a commentary on Kunta, a couple of minutes, and giving Kunta his props. I don't fuck with that other cat.
The Percy guy.
I don't at all. I did once upon a time, and the nigga again turned around, trolled me on some bullshit. So I did that shit. My thing is, I came in this game and I had to learn the same way but on a different level of niggas coming at me on this internet and how you got to deal with certain shit and how you handle yourself as a G. So my only thing was, I've always had to step up and protect my identity, my name, my respect, my structure, and my leadership as to who I am because of the fake ass, phony individual who tried to make a name for himself that came on this internet and put some fake venom on me. Other than that, I ain't had no problems and no issues because I travel. I go to these states where all these niggas is and to be on the internet. I travel in these states. So I don't have no issues because for one, I'm not speaking in that type of energy into my life, one. And if it did come to me, I'm willing to handle my business on whatever level is necessary. I ain't running from shit. The thing is, again, the homie that put himself in a bad position because you came down to Texas. When I come to Texas and I see my Damu homies, I embrace them with love and honor, knowing in my mind certain structures ain't right. They not running right, whether it's Pyru structures, brims, to bounty hunters, to swans. Certain structures ain't being ran right. And then certain structures are ran right by the California code because they were officially tagged by official homies from the turf. It ain't like the Crip car. It's different. It's like certain Crip cars down there in Texas is really official because they were tagged from the home front. And the Hoovers is some of them.
Shout out to LA Ron.
You feel me? Straight up. You feel me? Ron is good. Ron is a good homie, man. Ron is a good dude. Ron know me. You feel me? And so a lot of these cats who came up in the game later on don't really know their history. So we dealing with a mixture of shit that where people don't even understand. So for him, just to nip it in the bud, Gumby's mistake was going to Texas on Toon's show and letting that nigga keep interviewing him and then turn around backdoor the niggas that you argue with, put him right back on his show and clown you like a clown, and then you go sit down on the couch with him instead of beating the dog shit out of his ass. The first chance you get him on camera, slap that nigga in front of the world, fuck his ass up, choke his little ass out, and show him stop playing with me, Groove. I'm a real one. But instead, he don't respect you now. He playing you like a yo-yo, bro. And I'm telling you that shit straight through TV land, Gumby.
Boy, OG Gumby said, get that nigga. Get that nigga. Now, hey, look. I'm not promoting no feats of violence. These are all jokes. You understand with me? Okay, YouTube. Look. Okay. Maybe a slot, a swift kick in his ass. Swift kick. Maybe. I'm just saying. But you can't play with people like that. Especially when you don't know them on the for real. And play with people like that, Tone.
He's playing you like a fucking yo-yo, and I know him, bro. I've been knowing the young nigga over 4.5, almost 5 years now, bro. I made Spliff DTV out here in Cali. I don't have nothing bad, really too much to really say on Spliff, and I'm not gonna go into the details as to our departure, but it wasn't good. But the same token, one thing I said about Spliff, he know to stay in his position and he know to play his lanes. This nigga attests the waters, bro. Bob report, same situation. I know Bob. I met Bob first in Atlanta at the Killer Mall, they call down there in Atlanta. Me and Bob met at the Killer Mall, waiting on this nigga Toon, because they wanted to meet me because they wanted to put me in their documentary. So that's how I met Bob report. Bob is a good dude. Bob is quiet, laid back, but I had the opportunity to be able to read certain things within Bob that he'll slip and slide to sometime, but he knows his position, who to fuck with, not to fuck with, and he know how to stand down. But that son of a bitch Toon, that's why everybody on his head out there, because Toon play games, man, when he don't have to. He don't fucking have to play the games. Boy,
he's the spoiled milk.
That's it. Just handle your business, man, and stop all this shit. Stop trying to be shit you ain't. First of all, you're not a gang guru from Los Angeles. You don't know shit about our laws, our politics, no shit. Nothing, man. You go by hearsay. And that's not good. That's not good for a lot of bloggers, a lot of these niggas on this internet. They going by hearsay. They don't have thorough, pertinent evidence. It's like these fake stories they put up. Ain't nothing happening. That shit, 98% of that shit be bullshit. Like they had a nigga talking about the most killer and laws. Our city too big, man, for that shit, bro. We don't got no one dominant motherfucker in this city, man.
No, never
had it, bro.
Never had it.
This city is too competitive.
Yeah, it don't matter what you believe over there, but we're telling you from our mouth to your ears, not one dude, you can point to one dude. Nope.
Don't do it to yourself. See, and this is just a piece of it, right? And some might say I'm even saying too much by saying this. It's not one person. You don't go look for the one seat. Look for the table. If you're not looking for the table and you just looking for a seat, that means you're looking to take a motherfucking spot. So what you on, Tone? You trying to take Gumby's spot? Trying to take a shine? Just question. Just question. Let's go.
I myself, bro, has a known Los Angeles reputation. Whether via you go through Compton, Watts, Inglewood, South Central, Long Beach, the Valley, 456 to the Pomona, i.e., nigga, my name, you gonna hear my name. Niggas talk about Bounty Hunter BJ, Killer B. They know Nino Cappuccino. But nigga, I ain't the one nigga in Los Angeles. It's a whole lot of big U's of us. I told y'all this before. It ain't no one. It's a whole lot of us. So there's no way one individual can control this big city. No way, bro.
With that being said, Professor Belly Mail, Bounty Hunter BJ, lock the door.
Hey, man, look, I said like this, right? Tone playing a dangerous game, and in the long run of it, he playing a dangerous game. He playing with his life. Not no ill will wished upon Tune in any way, shape, or form. But it gotta make sense, right? It gotta make sense. You willing to do all these things and take all these lunges in your life at a young age, brother. For the camera, for the views, for the clicks, for the likes. When you ain't gotta do it that way and could be elevating something crazy. It's bloggers in Los Angeles, in California. Don't make it outside of a month, 2 months. You can be something big, but you want to play with. Hey, man. It ain't what y'all play with, it's who y'all play with. Watch who y'all play with out here, man. And with that, man, we up out of here, man. Hey, like, share, sub up, tell a friend, tell Tim I'll do it again. You know what I'm saying? Hit that notification bell so you don't miss no more shorts, videos, or demonstrations again. Hey, OG Gumby, look. It's some real good podding out here. It's some real good content out here being made by some real creators. Tap in with us, love one. Tune. Watch who you try to play with when you do content, bro. Not everybody just gonna overlook it or look past it because you tune. Means in betweens, I fuck with you.
Line like he was blocking for me. Head nod, locked and loaded. Time to put this work in, hold me. Told him that I got it 6. Shoot the lock, we rushing in. Sweep the room, nobody lives. Revolver left, no evidence. Playing with them demons, fucked around and got him heaven sent. Avatar chopper, fucked around and left that nigga bent. Beyblade. When I hit his block, I couldn't help but spin. Madman, you know this